You know what a lot of people have been bringing up to me, and I missed this. I guess it was on one of the magazine shows, and it's this new little pop group, Prussian Blue. Was that the name of them?
Prussia Blue.
Prussia Blue? Now, what exactly is it? I didn't see it. Did you see it, Fez?
I saw the report online, but I didn't see the report on ABC Primetime. I guess it's these two little girls that have just been raised as white supremacists. They're 13-year-old twins, blonde hair, blue-eyed, kind of like the Olsen twins, except they sing white nationalism songs.
And where are they booked? I can't imagine. I mean, when you have an act, you definitely want to do something that makes you unique. But then again, you have to be able to sell it. Now, where are you going to go out and promote a white supremacist act for preteens? It doesn't seem like there's a huge market for it.
They actually opened for David Duke somewhere, where he was speaking. He brought him out as his opening act, which is silly and crazy, but it was true.
Coming up right after us.
Go ahead, Earl.
No, they were booked to play in New York State, and then everyone got wind of it. And
everybody went crazy.
Everyone went crazy.
Now, I know the white supremacist angle bad, but it is kind of adorable. Two 13-year-old girls singing songs about Hitler and keeping the country clean. You would have to sit there giggling at them.
Ode to Albert Hiss.
And they're just cute as a button, these two.
Alger.
I'm sorry.
Rudolph.
866-766-0339. That's 866-RON-0-FEZ. If anybody saw this report, people have sent me the pictures. They're adorable. They really look like the Olsen twins. But, they have songs like Don't Date Black Guys and Keep That Black Cock Away From Me. You have some of the music, Fez?
Yeah, we have the song that's dedicated to Rudolf Hess.
Yeah.
One of Hitler's main guys.
Yeah.
And three others who have given their lives for the white supremacy movement.
Okay.
This is called Sacrifice by Prussia Blue.
So strong for a race, we're finally back in her place. They took his life, my dear son. Now it's over, the war is won. Our race is safe because the lives that were sacrificed, those men that died, sacrificed, they gave their lives. All those men who died.
Everybody.
Sacrifice, they gave their lives. All those men who died. Warrior poet, I sing his songs. Ian Stewart with his voice so strong. Remember his words as we sing along. Sacrifice, they gave their lives. All those men who died. Sacrifice, they gave their lives. All those men who died. Rudolph Hess, a man of peace. He wouldn't give up. He wouldn't cease. He gave his loyalty to our cause. Remember him at this pause. Sacrifice, they gave their lives. All those men who died. Sacrifice, they gave their lives. All those men who died. Robert Matthews, he knew the truth. He knew what he had to do. He set an example with courage so bold. We'll never let that fire grow cold. Sacrifice, they gave their lives. All those men who died. Sacrifice, they gave their lives. All those men who died. Dr. Pierce,
All right, that's
a
plenty.
man so
I get the
wise.
point. But they do sound adorable, and here's the gimmick on them. They're these two white supremacists. Their mother is homeschooling them. She's a white supremacist, so they have no fucking idea what the hell they're singing. They're in this one world where everybody's acting like, oh, that's cute. That's cute. Just like when you're a little kid and you're singing about Jesus, you have no idea what it is. The adults have you sing the songs. They tell you you're doing good. And so that's the feedback that you're looking for.
They've never had one other school of thought.
Yeah,
they've heard.
They know nothing about it. So, they're singing Nazi songs or singing songs in German. One of their tunes is called Aryan Man Awake, which is just trying to look for a male role model that they can use. Another song is called I Will Bleed For You, which...
I don't know if they have yet.
Yeah, I think that's coming in about a year or so, honey. But you stick with it.
But they're actually, the photo that they had of them online, they're cute little 13-year-old twins, blonde hair, blue eyes, wearing white T-shirts with smiley faces on the T-shirts that are made to look like Hitler.
No, that's fucking adorable. Yes, you get away from the fact that it's racism, but just these two little Hitler kids is just hysterical.
It's a great gimmick.
Earl, let's go over there and you just running around the house making noises. And just actually help their mom freak them out even more.
We have a visual aid for today's homeschooling.
Yeah.
I am stupefied.
But you think it's you can't blame the kids, right? We agree with that point.
I don't know what
How
you know
else?
what? You're at that age now where you can think for yourself.
No, they don't, because they live in that world. They don't go to public school. They're not watching TV.
Yeah,
They're
that's true.
being indoctrinated.
Yeah, I'll give you that. If they had exposure to the outside world,
it's like meeting kids that are in some kind of tribe down in South America that are still calling planes iron birds that fly overhead. They have no idea what it is. They're in a bunker.
Their parents divorced, but their dad, he wears a swastika belt buckle.
A what?
Swastika? Is that how you say it?
New Fez knows how to say it.
It's a pot sticker.
And he also registered it as a cattle brand.
Yeah,
that's
the
the
Livestock
cattle
Association.
Yeah. So they're Nazi cows running around out there out west somewhere.
with a little mustache.
All right, Mark saw the special on TV. I've got to get a copy of this. Sounds great. Mark, you're on Run and Fez.
What's up, boy?
Hey, buddy, what's up?
That show gave me major wood.
Yeah.
Is that wrong?
No, it's going to happen. I mean, Nazi girls are hot. Let's face it.
You gotta go for little Nazi girls being hot.
Sure.
Oh, they got a Skinhead Boy song, too. It's just, you shave your head, you'll nail these broads.
It's like Skater Boy, but it's done to Skinhead Boy.
The little Hitler smiley faces. I gotta get a shirt like that. Where do you order one of those?
Now, Mark, you saw the special, right?
Oh, yeah.
So they're kind of cut off from the regular world?
No, you think?
Yeah, I mean, do they know any other kids, did it say? Yeah.
I don't think so. And
Yeah.
the kids they do know are probably in the same bucket.
All right, talk to you later. Yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
they were booked at a school because all the kids wanted to see him because they were their friends,
Yeah.
but they didn't know what they sang about. And they did one of their least offensive songs
Right.
at the audition.
Right.
And then the powers that be at the school found out that
Right.
they're talking about
They were supposed to be at the county fair. They live in Bakersfield, California. And then wind got out of what these two little girls were actually doing, and they got banned there.
They just come out and they're like Pebbles and Bam Bam when they were a big hit singing Let the Sun Shine In. But the hit's like, kill the blacks and kill the Jews.
and if you find a nigger too.
This song is called, yeah, I know. Where did that come from? Why throw that in?
White people are so scared of black.
Now, they've got a song called Lampshade Skin. They'd love to sing for you right now. Everyone's going, what are you kids doing? Where would you hear this?
Everyone's snapping their fingers and toe tapping along until all of a sudden they hear Rudolph Hess. Did they just sing Rudolph Hess? What the F?
What the fuck? What are these kids doing? Here is Adam. Adam, you're on Run of Fez.
Dude, I have to say, as a Jewish American, I am disgusted and offended. But those girls are so damn cute.
They're adorable. That's the weird thing about it. They're just like the Olsen twins, and yet they've been indoctrinated to sing these hateful songs. It's kind of funny. It's like seeing an experiment go wrong.
They're the twins. Their musical act is called Prussian Blue. Now, their individual names are Lamb and Lynx.
Lamb and Lynx. They'd be forming a king of Prussia, Pennsylvania.
Hey, RJ, you're on Run of Fez.
Please Please tell me this is on the Christmas album from the Von Trapp family.
They do have a Christmas song.
Really? What is it?
It's called Sisters, I think. I couldn't.
Oh.
It's not. It's on the CD, but
We
wasn't
got to
available.
order the CD.
I'm sure they cover White Christmas.
No, it's actually from the
Seriously,
movie.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, and I'm not kidding.
Fez, it's from the movie White Christmas that they sing this song.
It's may your days be merry and bright, and may all your neighbors be white, is what they're singing.
Nazi bells.
Hey, Nick, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, how's it going?
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
happening, buddy?
Not much. You know, they're getting homeschooled education, which is probably 10 times better than any kind of public education, where you do have the lower races trying to
The lower races, yeah.
exactly trying to just disturb the classes and not learn. And,
Nick, where are you calling from?
Wisconsin.
Now, what do you know about the lower races out there in Wisconsin?
I live in El Paso, Texas, where we have kids from Mexico coming over and going to our schools and just bringing the education level down so far. Plus, we have to pay for it.
All right, so you think this is good?
Our schools are so overwhelmed with the kids from Mexico.
So you're agreeing with Prussian blue. You think this is a positive thing for kids?
Well, I'm tired of BET when there's no white television.
There is white television. It's called CBS. I think you'll love it.
I don't think so.
All right, so you're saying it's about time we got little groups out there like Prussian blue.
Well, they're a little extreme, but
a little. I think just a tiny bit extreme.
They actually wanted to do a benefit for the Katrina victims, but only the white ones, and they weren't allowed to.
We would like to sing a song for white hurricane victims right now.
Have you heard of LULAC or La Raza? You don't think they're extreme?
Right, but does that make it better?
Well, they're not frowned upon.
I'm frowned upon any racist. All right, bro. Well, enjoy the album.
I frown upon bad music.
Yeah. Here's Will. Will, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, buddy?
I was telling, you were saying these girls don't know what the fuck they're talking about?
Right.
Right. When I was in 6th grade, I started dating a girl, and she was a white supremacist, and I figured, it was just from her family. I'm half black, all right? So when we got about dating a couple years, when we finally fucked, I told her, I was like, I'm half black, and she freaked out on me.
Right.
So I just started laughing.
Yeah. All right, see you later. If she couldn't figure that out.
Good joke to play.
You should have banged her first and then told her she was half black.
I think he did. I think while he was doing it, he yelled out, by the way, my grandfather's black.
I knew it!
Just so she'd start bucking wildly, and he'd have to hold on. Dave, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing, buddy?
Boys, how's it going?
Fez, give us a little Prussian blue as background music is what we're looking for here. What can we do for you, Dave?
Oh, man, I got the greatest hit CD. I'm hiring them for my daughter's birthday party. I'd like to invite you, Earl. I'd like to invite you, Earl.
Earl, you can show up as the pinata. That's
Come on down. We need a butler. We need something.
A minstrel boy.
No, Earl, let it go. No, not yet. You got to build it up. Build it up. Earl, would you go there and just meet the kids? It would be like them hiring a clown. And now the black guy is going to come out.
Yeah, I'll go there. I'll break them both in. Show them what they've been missing all these years.
That'll be there with his prod, with the cattle prod.
It's amazing how much they sound like the little Olsen twins, though. It's exactly the same.
Their little baby raspy voices.
Yeah. I like the fact that other white supremacist kids are getting this in the mail. Hey, your album's here.
This song is just called simply Victory.
It's when life will be easier for us all. Eden, when it's just the white man left. Hey, Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey.
Yeah.
How you doing today?
Right.
Hey, are they the same kids that sing the monkey song that was on the Ron and Fez after it was on Opie and Anthony show?
I'm not sure what song that they sang.
It sounds almost like them.
Yeah, well, kids always sound like kids. It might be the same kids. I don't know. I'd never heard of them, and then everybody emailed me after this ran the other night.
Well, they have one CD, and there's no monkey song on it.
Oh, they only have the one CD out?
Yeah, they're working on it. Took them 6 months.
The follow-up? Oh, I hope there's not a sophomore jinx.
I saw they just sold out. They sold out, and they covered Dock of the Bay. Oh, man. Here's our buddy Fluff. Fluffernutter, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, pal?
Hey, Ron and Fez, what's going on, guys?
Yeah, what's happening, pal?
Hey, not much. I watched I watched that thing on primetime, and I thought it was just really distorted how they were like, oh, the Holocaust wasn't that bad. I think it was over-exaggerated how many people died.
Well, you always get that with the white supremacists. They're like, yes, some Jews died, but not 6 million.
It was just so out of touch. And then at the end of the at the end of the clip, the family was moving from Bakersfield because they wanted to move to a more whiter area.
Right.
And it's like, in this day and age, good luck finding that.
Right.
We're so ethnically
well, Upper East Side.
Ridiculous.
Hey, you know what's, and it's, again, not to harp on it, but like when you're a little kid, you just sing the songs that they tell you are good. You don't really know what the hell. I remember we had to sing Erie Canal. I still, to this day, I don't understand it.
Yeah, you don't know. And
yeah.
It's like, if your parents are teaching it to you and keeping you closed from the outside world,
right.
What the hell else are you going to sing, or know about for that matter?
Right.
Look at Oh My Darling Clementine. It's like the girl got run over by a train or something.
You never focus on lyrics when you're a little kid. You have no idea what the hell you were singing about. So,
hey,
again,
guys,
all you want is the adults to go, oh, that's great. Oh, you did it. So they're like 7 and 8 singing white supremacist songs that their mom's getting for them. And then, they know that everybody likes it. You have talent. You kids could go places.
Looking through an audience of just skinheads all cheering on.
Oh, yeah, jack into these girls. It must be going crazy.
When they say these boots are made for marching.
I'm sure when you're a skinhead, you're not meeting a lot of women as it is. And when you get a couple of little untouched ones, you can't believe it. You'd be standing in line to see them if you're a skinhead.
One of the little girls said, we just want to keep being white. We want our people to stay white and not be, a big muddle. We just want to preserve our race. So they've got the company line down.
Well, there is going to be a gray race one day, so they've got a point there.
Now, resistance.com is the record label. So right away, niche audience, when it's just about the resistance.
I got a quote from David Duke.
Yeah.
Of Hazard?
He said, now David Duke is the former head of the KKK.
Right.
Reading the quote, it says, and I'm quoting here, examples of what we really want for our kids.
Right, exactly. I'm sure that there's a limited market, but where they normally show up, people are going, this is a fucking great album. You kids are on to something. Todd, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How are you? What's happening, Todd?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, I think, coming down on those kids for what they believe in, that's a bunch of bullshit. You got blacks out there singing about rapping and slinging dope and shooting cops.
Well, yeah.
Look at this, a prime example. Look at New Orleans. They turned into animals.
You know what?
I can see them going and stealing food or something like that. And then they're taking plasma screen TVs.
And
they ain't got no electricity.
And yet then you see another city that wants to actually loot a football team. So it's just a matter of what it is. But no, I agree with you 100%. And in terms of little kids, they're just singing a song. You could be a little kid singing a cop killer or whatever and not really associating. And I'm sure kids have sung, Beatles songs that were about drugs or whatever without realizing this is what the whole thing's about. Yeah, I agree 100% with that.
I remember kids singing Gin and Juice by Snoop Dogg.
Exactly. What it really is a reflection of the society that they're living in at the time. These kids, I have a feeling that they are just in such like a bunker type society that's as far as they're going.
I remember them playing Helter Skelter, and it was just like everyone, as kids going, Helter Skelter.
When Helter Skelter came out, Billy, you were 40, so don't act like you were a kid back then.
He was still playing with the neighborhood kids, though.
And what is Helter Skelter about, Billy, by the way? Now that you figured it out.
Charlie Manson.
It's about Charlie Manson.
Yeah, and the killings.
Yeah, it is not.
It is so.
You're a drunk. That song came out before the killings.
Well, that inspired him.
That doesn't...
Backwards?
The song is about some amusement ride, is what it's about.
So then I've been wrong all these years.
Yes, you've been wrong since you were 40. Charlie Manson heard this song about an amusement park ride. He goes, oh, it's about race killing. So that's what it's about.
So I knew there was a connection, and a Beach Boy was in there somewhere, too.
You're taking it from the vantage point as if you were one of the Manson family. So
great song still, though.
Even if you don't get it, it's exactly the point. You don't understand at all. We're talking about this band that we were playing a song about earlier.
Prussian Blue. They're a pair of twins, 13-year-old blonde little girl twins that sing songs about white supremacy.
And again, they probably live in some kind of a bunker type thing. They've only seen one movie over and over, Red Dawn. They're watching that all the time. And that's as far as they know.
And American History X.
I believe they're moving to the Pacific Northwest.
I'd like to get them right here in the Big Apple. I would love to have the girls come out. I would love to have them on the show just to find out where their heads are at.
I have a question. What is or what was actually Prussia?
It's a German thing, right?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
The Prussian army it was like early part of Germany before it became Germany.
Right.
Here is Brian. Brian, you're on Run Fez.
Yeah, man. I've got their website, resistance.com.
Yeah.
Holy shit. They have, they're like these two white girls, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's every other label on every other group on this label is just some hardcore German, like, neo-Nazi crap.
Right.
Holy, it's crazy.
And it's all in German, too.
Oh, you know it, dude. There's like a picture of hell. There's like fire with horses riding through it and shit, and there's a fucking war. It's crazy.
And these, you know what kills me? Like, there are certain people that want that. They're like, yeah, man, when the day comes, when that day comes, and like, they can't wait. They got a hard on waiting for it.
Hey, I got black friends who are like, when the revolution comes.
Right.
I'm like, when what comes, what are you babbling about? That when the revolution comes, every man for himself. I don't care if they're black, white, or turquoise.
I'll be under a table. I know that much.
Help! Help! When the revolution comes, it'll last 12 hours, and then the bombs will drop. That's what's going to happen. Trucker Bill, you're on Run Fez. How you doing, buddy?
I think these girls are nothing more than a knee-jerk. These girls, the Nazis that marched in Toledo, it's a knee-jerk reaction to all the black million more march they had out there in Washington, where they just want to wipe out all the white people anyway.
So that wasn't what the Million Man March was about, but thanks for keeping up. And that was 10 years ago, and it's still bugging you.
It just happened 2 weeks ago.
They had a riot.
They had a 10th anniversary march.
Oh, yeah. How did that one do? A lot less than a Million Man March?
Definitely a lot less. No, but
1% of the last march.
That march was called, I guess we didn't get shit done in the last decade. All our dreams failed.
We're 10 years older. We're too tired.
By the way, I mean, as much as they want to say otherwise, they were actually a million people at the first Million Man March.
I agree. I wasn't anywhere near it, but I agree. we actually sent Paul O to it.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he went up on a bus with a bunch of brothers from Tampa.
He was the 1 millionth.
And he would be on the phone with us going like this. Yeah, it's really, kind of a nice thing. It's, I can't really talk too loud. He spent the entire time whispering into... I don't want to bring any attention to myself. Seems like it's a nice day. Everyone's here, enjoying themselves. White people, when they're outnumbered, get very, very polite.
How big is Paul Owen? He didn't want to be noticed.
Well, when there's 1,000,000 to 1, I don't care if you're 18 feet tall. It's not the best odds.
He also complained because he had already eaten his lunch of sandwiches before he left the county.
Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you doing, Ron Fez?
Hey, buddy.
All right, yeah, I got a question about resistance on cop. I want to know how come all the niggers can put out all their rap songs about killing cops and raping women, but when a white person does something about killing the niggers, it's wrong.
Now, I never remembered I do remember the song Cop Killer, which you're going back now 12, 15 years?
Ice-T?
Yeah, Ice-T. How long are we talking?
Well, how about 50 Cent's new game coming out where he could kill a cop in the game?
All video games you could just about kill cops.
Grand Theft Auto, you're banging prostitutes,
right.
You're shooting cops.
And, no one gets freaked out watching Reservoir Dogs, but if there is a movie where a black guy kills a cop, then suddenly this could start trouble. We got to ban this thing.
Yeah, but these are children. 50 Cent, Ice-T, they're all adults when they write, it's not like someone's making them sing these songs.
Right.
And at least they sing them well.
Listen to the angelic voices of Prussian Blue.
Jäger, Jäger ist. Schwarz, schwarz, schwarz sind alle meine Kleider. Schwarz, schwarz, schwarz ist alles, was ich hab. WVB, alles, was ich schwarz ist, weil mein Schatz ein Jäger ist.
I heard Jaeger.
Billy, stop talking. You're ruining my heart on. I just want to focus on the girls singing.
I'm guessing that the word weiß means white.
Can't you just picture an old Nazi sitting there with his dick out of his pants? Sing, girls. Sing for me. Sing for Grandpa. Here's Dave. Dave, you're on Run Fast.
Yeah, boys.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, I'm on the Prussian Blue website here. They got a nice lyrics section with lyrics to all the songs here.
Right. Yeah, PrussianBlue.com, I think it is.
.net. Yeah, that's a little plug for them there. They got. I did find new jerk off material though.
Yeah, there's plenty of it.
If you go on their blog there, they got nice pictures of them frolicking in the park.
They're just running through sprinklers in front of skinheads.
With their little, they both got braces and their blonde hair and
trying not to get a tan.
Every song ends with them making out, no matter what happens.
Well, going back to the cop killer thing, people forget they might be talking about killing cops, but they're not discriminating. They're just killing cops, period. They're not killing white. It's like, hey, we're not going to single anybody out.
Thanks for making up an excuse for them. I really like your excuses.
I'm not making it up an excuse at all. I just think that everyone's like, well, you're talking about raping women, and I was like, no, they're talking about the chicks they have, okay?
Right. So you're protecting hip-hop. You never find anything offensive.
No,
even Spike Lee finds some of it offensive, girl.
One of my favorite Stone songs is Brown Sugar, and it's basically about the white slave owner banging the chicks that he captured.
I thought it was more about Mick banging Brown Sugar.
No, it's taking place on a slave ship where
I didn't know that.
Where the guy is having his way with the women he's captured.
I thought it was about Charlie Manson and murder.
Now I'm as dumb as Billy Staples. Hey, Jeremy.
We're even.
Jeremy, you're on. We'll never be even, Billy. Jeremy, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, boys, what's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys wanted to know where Prussia is located in Europe?
Only Billy did. Go ahead.
Oh, well, Billy, Prussia doesn't exist anymore, but today it would be like the northern half of Poland, which used to be called, the city there was called Danzig, and now it's called Gdańsk.
That's where Glenn Danzig is from.
I would
that
venture that, yeah.
But basically now, that's why Hitler invaded Poland first, because he wanted his
Holy Land back, his white land back.
His Mecca.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they're Polacks.
Here's Chris. Chris, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good, buddy.
I think this is great. These girls singing these songs on the radio, especially after the weekend where they commemorated those 4 black girls in that church. This is great.
All right, let me hear another song by Prussian Blue, the little adorable white supremacists.
This is Skinhead Boy.
Oh, nice. We need a lyric sheet on this one, Harry.
Oh, he was a beast as he hatched his new plans to gain power.
I thought they were going to go shower.
Cutting their dreams and ideals, and the snow fell, freezing their blood in their wills, and the snow fell. They had to keep warm for survival, and the snow fell, and defeated the beast's only rivals.
I can't understand them, but if I was a skinhead boy, I'd do anything to please these two.
They fought as the forces of light against the darkness in a holy war.
Yeah, the darkness of the Holy War. I got you.
We know who that is.
Code word.
Sun shining on the golden flowers.
What do you got for us, Earl? I like this the first version better.
I'm gonna marry him, 'cause he's an Aryan. He was a skinhead boy.
This is actually more offensive than Prussian Blue. I got news for you. This one hurts me a little more.
I guess the word harmony isn't in German.
In races or music.
Yeah, I'm just not around to picking on the music yet. It's just more the concept. What's this one?
This is listed as I Will Bleed for You.
Nice. On You. I Will Bleed on You. That's the one I want to hear.
Oh, this is Skinhead Boy.
This is Skinhead Boy. This is listed wrong.
Skinhead man, someday you will save a land. Skinhead boy, you're my boy. Skinhead boy, you're my boy.
I think you're saying Skinhead Boy. This time you will get bald. By us, Prussian Blue. Hey, James, you're on Run of Fez.
I'm going back to Auschwitz. I'm going back to Auschwitz.
No, I don't think so. Here's Angelo. Angelo, you're on Run of Fez. How are you, buddy?
Hey, Angelo, go ahead. You're on the Run of Fez show.
Yeah, hey, is Earl still there?
Yeah, he's here.
Hey, Earl, did I hear you say that shooting a guy because he's white and shooting a guy because he's black is discrimination, but shooting a cop is not discrimination?
No. What I'm saying is,
Earl, you can't get away with protecting the cop killer lyrics.
No, I'm not protecting the cop killers at all. I'm just saying that when they kill cops, they don't discriminate against anybody. They're shooting everyone.
No one gets pissed off unless it's a white cop that gets shot.
I'm by no means.
Earl, that's crap. If you shoot somebody because they're a cop, you're discriminating against that person because
I
they're a cop.
gotta agree.
No, I'm not saying.
Oh, you people gotta stop.
I am by no means advocating shooting cops or anyone for that
matter. It comes across that way.
Why are you so anti-PD?
I am not far from anti-PD.
Hey, Earl, if a black guy shoots a black cop, you think Sharpton's going to march?
Of course not.
Of course.
I got issues with Al. I got a ton of issues with Al Sharpton.
Hair? Most of it hair? So, Earl, what are you saying? I mean, Billy, what are you saying?
The only time you get the uproar is when it's a black person shooting a white cop, or vice versa.
Uh-huh.
That's when you get the whole neighborhood's in an uproar. And...
Hold on, we're getting Long Island philosophy here. I want to hear this.
Yeah.
So what is it? The black man's keeping you down, Billy?
No, not keeping me down. I live in a white neighborhood.
Right.
So I have no problem with it. We don't
as long as they're not in your neighborhood.
No, I used to go to their neighborhoods,
right.
But
But what would you do if black people moved to your neighborhood? I don't see you being angry.
No,
you don't come across as
I got two turban heads in the court now. So
that's beautiful. Thank you for turban heads. Appreciate it, Billy.
Actually, one of the things that was brought up in the Million Man March, actually both marches, was black on black crime and how we don't say anything when blacks.
I don't. I stay out of it. What I do
when
is
blacks,
it's really none of your business.
I quietly giggle.
Two more down.
No, I mean, but it's a major issue. Cosby caught heat for it. He goes, "Hey, it's like we can't stop." A lot of ministers and a lot of leaders are now saying we got to stop blaming white people. We got to start blaming each other.
Was it more of an Ali Frazier thing? Is that when it started, the black on black fighting?
You know what? There was a kind of a...
Because there's all white people standing there betting, and it might as well be Mandingo at that point. And you can say the same thing about the NFL. There's so many black players hitting each other, their legs are being snapped, whatever, and white people are cheering.
No, they're laying their money down.
No, but again, a lot of the issues that were brought up in the Million Man March and brought up in general that really causes all these schisms within the black community is black on black crime. Nobody really wants to talk about that.
I saw this the other day when I was watching the what's the HBO show with the pasty face guy that Billy hates?
Oh, Bill Maher.
Bill Maher. He brings up that Louis Farrakhan said that the dikes that exploded in Nolans was the white man had exploded these dikes. They were actually had bombs so that they would flood the black neighborhoods. And Spike Lee is on there going, I could see it happening. I could see it happening.
Just frogmen, white frogmen, swimming in during a hurricane to plant these
Here's
things.
our opportunity. There's a heavy rain. We can blow up the dikes.
Well, you see those hurricanes coming for miles. You
Right.
have days to prepare before
Yeah.
a hurricane actually hits.
So they set the frogmen underground.
They had to go back to World War II to find the frogmen. I haven't heard that term in years.
The term still exists. Fez is on with that. Now, what is that, Earl? You trying to make Billy feel
unwelcome?
You're welcome, Billy.
It's all right.
Thank you.
Frogman is passe.
Yeah.
No, but Farrakhan, lunatic. You know, Spike, major issues with Spike.
You don't like Spike Lee?
Love his movies. Some of his politics I don't agree with.
Yeah.
I still think he can't end the movie. His movies never end. Like the end.
When's the last time you had a really great one, though? Even though I'm a fan, it's been a while.
I like 25th Hour a lot.
Actually, I like Bamboozled. One of my scenes. I never stop laughing.
I thought Bamboozled fell apart at the end, like the last half hour.
You're right. In all of his films, he doesn't know how to get out of it. You're right about that.